Freezing bubbles, exploding trees. Have you heard about this yet? There's some science behind these frigid temperatures. That's kind of interesting. Meteorologist Matt Wintz explored a few of these freezing phenomenon.
Well, the core of that cold air is right over northeast Ohio right now. In fact, we're colder here than they are in areas of Russia, Alaska, and yes, Iceland. How about that? It does produce some cool weather phenomena, though. We'll start with frost quakes, some of that rumbling you might hear outside. We've actually had reports in Pennsylvania. Technical term is cryoseisms. It's when that water seeps down into the soil, it freezes and it expands, and all that pressure builds up underground. May have almost these little mini earthquake type feels. It's very localized, though not nearly as widespread as earthquakes. But that's producing some noise. We've also got noisy trees as well. Same concept, that water expanding in trees. In fact, in some maple trees, that sap has been known to cause trees to explode, believe it or not. That's rare. And then your house is making all sorts of noises. In that case, it's all about the dry air and the wooden parts of your home as they shrink and scrape. If you hear a pop, it's that sudden movement. If you hear a creak, it's that slow movement. But not to worry, because houses shift all the time, so there's no problems with that. Cool phenomena outside as well. We'll meet you there. So we've all seen video of bubbles freezing and hot water turning into snow, but why? Cold air like this doesn't hold much water vapor at all, whereas boiling water holds a ton of water vapor. So when you throw it in the air can't handle that much water vapor, so it precipitates in the form of snow. So how about with bubbles? What's going on there? There's actually a thin layer of water in that bubble between two layers of soap, and so that water freezes immediately, and as you can see, the ice crystals are starting to form on the bubble, and eventually the whole thing will freeze kind of like a little ball. All right, nice and warm in here. All right, final thing to talk about, light pillars. You need flat hexagonal ice crystals. It's the only ice crystal that works with this. Cold air helping suspend them near the ground, and it actually causes light to bounce up in vertical columns. I'll show you what I mean. Take a look at some of these pictures. This is amazing. You may see these in and around lit areas like downtown Cleveland, maybe the Akron area as well, but really, really cool as you see that light extending through the ice crystals in the sky.